You know, Onsight Deeda, man. You know I'm watching Nolazine TV.
Okay, we did an interview before, so we ain't gonna do all them little same questions no more. We gonna get straight into the shit.
Right.
Man, why you beat up Scotty Cain in the studio?
Man, shit. Long story short. You do slime ball shit, that's what comes to you. You feel me? I ain't never sneak, nigga. I ain't never do nothing for no clout. Like, shit, nigga know what's down with me. This is what it been, but, I mean, shit. It probably would have been a lot worse if situation called, if circumstances was right. You never know. You feel me? But that's what that was about. Slime ball shit.
Cause like a lot of people at first kind of thought you did it on some clout shit.
Right.
So like, was something happened with, I'm like, before that session, cause like all the people saw the camera clips of you just swinging on.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot like, you feel me? But a lot of niggas can't see it just because it'll be like I just be putting people in a lot of other niggas' business, you feel me? But at the same time, man, you gotta think about it. At that time right there, I was on house arrest for murder. You feel me? Like I'm out on bond for murder with the bracelet and all some shit. Man, you think I'm about to go up on the ground, fucking over a nigga for clout, and I'm out here fighting him? Nah, we ain't gonna do that, you feel me? But, man, like I see, there's a lot of shit that was going on. Nigga just playing their cards wrong, just on street, slime ball shit. And I felt like, shit, if a nigga can't kill you, the worst I could do is embarrass you. You feel me? Like, shit, me smoking you in this bitch with a bracelet on, I'm into my shit, you feel me? So, what's the worst thing I could do to you? I just embarrass your ass in your career.
So have you ever like talked to him ever since then or anything like that?
No, I ain't gonna lie, he, like right after that, he, man, that nigga sent me a big long paragraph just on some shit. I ain't read the shit, brother, I ain't read it, but I just sent him my address, like shit, I ain't got no more to talk about it. You feel me?
Right. Okay. So, you know, in Lafayette, bro, you know, like, from the outside looking in, it just looked like you and the police was beefing. So, like, what's going on, like, with your situation when you be in the area? Because, like, you are from Abbeville.
Right.
But, you know, a lot of, you get, like, talked about on, like, a lot. Right. In like Lafayette, so you know it kind of explains to people.
Man, that shit it really be crazy. Cause I ain't gonna lie though, cause they got a lot of laws that really like they salute what we got going on. You feel me? And they applaud us trying to get out the streets and us. You feel me? Just on some positive shit. You feel me? Like, but they also got a lot of laws that just be on some shit like we don't see this little bitch with all that money. You feel me? Like, man, all right, boom, like one of them. When we come to the club, it's me and all my partners. You feel me? We come to that bitch soon as we get. You know, we gonna skip the line, we get to the front. But as soon as we get to the front, the security like, hold up. I'm like, nigga, you must not know who I am. So, man, Jay Lee, like, man, you tripping us D to let him in.
Oh, shout out Jay Lee.
Shout out Jay Lee, man. Happy birthday to my nigga too, you feel me? But, man, out the blue, they got this one law, you feel me? Like, we had a whole shit. We ended up getting the shit situated, though. But look, I tell security, I'm like, man, watch out. Man, the law, like, the real police, that boy come out the blue, that boy like, nigga, who the fuck you think you is? I'm like, boy, what? That boy like, man, I don't give a fuck about that cash money shit. Now, when you say this, I clean forget you the police, you feel me? Because you talking like you, like we two street niggas, you feel me? So I clean like, man, I'm still coming around niggas. I'm like, man, what's up? My partner gets to grab me, they get to grab him. Like, I'm on some shit like, man, watch out. I'm about to, whatever. Till nigga brother had to grab me and let me know, like, man, it's the police, yeah, brother. I clean caught my head, but long story short, it be shit like that, like, to where, like, a lot of people are really just be on some shit like, they really jealous nigga situation and shit like that, like, but it came out somebody out that it was really on some shit like, I don't want to see that dude with all that fucking money. Like, what you think he gonna do with all that money, you feel me? But, I don't know.
That's some real hating shit, though.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, just by saying this, like, I don't give a fuck about all that cash money shit. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, man, what cash money did you, nigga? Like, the cash money made my life good. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, brother. I don't know. That shit just be crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So, like, do you think, you know, going to jail, doing a few of them jokes, is like, do you think it kind of ever made you, I'm like, think different? Like, not, because, you know, like, if a lot of people come on with a plan and different things like this, like, Like, you know, but you came home last time, but you had to, but you had to go back for a reason.
We stayed out 45 days.
Damn, so you was only home for like 45 days?
Man, hell yeah.
So like, how was that? Like, you know, just sitting in there like, dang, man, I already had a plan when I came home.
Man, that should really be, like you said, like you'll just sit down for all that time and put it all together, and for it all to just be cut short from you, that shit just be like a different feeling. Like you feeling like some shit you already had to die before you just, man, look where I just come from. I just come from knife fighting every day. You feel me? Like, man, all type of shit. You feel me? I just come from, man, well, if you ain't just holding your own, you getting fucked over. You feel me? So like, for me to come, like, man, I just came off a murder charge. For me to go fight for my life with the people, come home to hold my children to go right back, man, that's some different shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the shit I'm getting locked up for is some real petty shit. Like, you locked me up because I went to Houston for business, like, to do an interview and shoot videos, like, you feel me? So I'm basically painting them the picture like, all right, so you rather me be out here right here trying to kill something. That's what you want, like, you feel me? That shit just be.
And so they picked you up for actually going to Houston?
That's what I went to jail for.
So they picked you up actually, like, for the interview that you did with me?
That's what I went to jail for.
Dang, I didn't know that. Yeah. It's crazy because, like, I called him and this girl saw your court. He said, man, the people just mentioned Nolazine. I said, hope that boy think I'm going to court for him.
No, look, that boy, she said, she like, well, this and that. But I'm trying to spin them. I'm like, I'm like, man, that's a whole old interview I did way before I went to jail. They like, well, why? She like, well, we need to, what's the people name? I'm like, man, Nolazine TV. They're like, well, why you ain't get them to come up here? I'm like, I ain't know I could even do all that. You feel me? Like, I don't know, son. But just on some shit like this. But it was really on some shit. Somebody, already the victim for my murder charge, his mama called the law saying.
You be in Houston and shit like that?
No, she called the law saying I've been passing around the house every day, threatening that shit. The whole time she lying. She just trying to get me out the streets. So by them doing this, that made them open a little investigation and see. But by them trying to check this out,
see what you was doing.
That's when they see I'm in Houston. So all right, we can't fuck with him on this. Well, he left state without permission. So let's just get him on this. You feel me? Like dumb shit.
And so have you beat your charge?
Hell yeah, I'm like.
And so you off everything?
Man, I'm off everything over, brother. Like I'm to the green right now.
I'm gonna say, I'm like, congratulations. That's good. You know, you next level. So you came home off this last joke you did, right? And you get signed like a few months after?
Right, like 2 months I was on.
So, like, you know, how that happened, and, like, you know, tell me everything, like, leading up to you actually signing to Cash Money.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, really just me coming home, like, I came home this real, but, like, I thank God it came now, because just to see about it came home last time, got signed and went right back to jail, that'd have been some crazy shit, but, like it came now to the point where, like, mentally, I'm stable, I know what to do with my bread, you feel me, like, and my mind just focused, like, you can't trick me on my position, you can't, it's none of that, you feel me? But, man, I just really came home, bro. Came home, I was home like 2 months. Shout out Sinister on the track. You know, that's OG right there. He put it together for me too, him, my daddy, Eric Taylor, J. Lee, a lot of niggas really had a lot to do with my situation, but it was just a lot of teamwork, and it came together. We put it together, and it was wonderful, you feel me? Like, some shit I ain't never saw. You feel me? Like, everybody just wondering, like, how you...
So, who hit you up, Birdman or Slim?
Slim.
Shout out Slim.
Shout out Slim. Shout out Birdman, too, but shout out Slim. Like every time I talk to him on the phone, like, I gotta keep telling him, man, I appreciate it. You really gave me the opportunity to change my life, all my people's life. Like, man, I done bonded numerous people out, you feel me? Like, paid for a couple of lawyers, like, just off... Man, this shit crazy.
You the love they did you.
You feel me? Like a 60 ball on my wrist right now, 30 in my mouth. Like, man,
talk your shit.
Man, I'm straight out of prison with this shit, man. You feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't never been out. You know, I do my little shit, but man, them people gave me some bread, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, so I'm just.
And so, how was it like being from Abbeville, growing up, watching Cash Money, and being signed to them now?
Man, it's like, all right, boom. I just left. I just got off a flight from Miami today. Just me sitting in the studio with Slim. Man, this shit mind blowing, brother. Like. Cause I just keep thinking about it. I'm in here with the whole record label and all they telling me is like, man, you gonna be a star. And they don't want me to do nothing but, man, rap the shit you live. Go in there, spit that drill shit. Man,
yeah, but don't go do it no more, but go rap.
Yeah, but just rap it, feel like. And for us to just, like, me to think about it, like, man, this me. Like, I'm in here with Slim, like, man, this shit just crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. But if you think about it, 6 months ago, man, I was just sleeping on the floor, eating ham sandwiches and chips and shit. Like, I was just telling, like, I'm thankful to just be free. Walk outside and smell the air, like. So for me to just be in the studio with these niggas, man, that's major. Thank God.
And like, don't you think, like, you know, damn, I signed a Cash Money now. I gotta move a little smaller. I can't be doing that crazy shit to have me back in that same position.
Right, yeah.
Like, you know, I want you to give like some advice to like a young dude from your area or anyone that's like looking up to you, like, you know, how to move and like even with this rap shit.
I just say this, like, cause no matter how much a nigga told it to me, man, that shit go in and out one there until I'm ready for it, you feel me? But I'ma just leave a nigga with this, like, man, don't go through something and don't learn nothing from it, bro. Like every situation you go through, man, take some kind of lesson out of there, bro, and just apply it to your life, you feel me? Like, but you also gotta know, like, what's worth fighting for, you feel me? Like, cause, man, this shit way bigger than killing a nigga or just, you feel me, all that extra dumb shit, man, man, there's a whole world to see out here, bro. Like, this shit is real shit to do out here, you feel me?
So, you know, hey, but we see you have one, I'm like, strong connection with, I'm like, New Orleans, you know?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, but you hang with a lot of people. So, like, how did you meet half of these people?
Man, really, you know, shit, my daddy from the city, so
okay.
Half of my family from this bitch, like, you feel me? Like every summer I'm coming out here, like, live to my grandma's house and shit, but besides that, man, jail, like, shit, just from me, Joseph. I done met some real niggas just off Joseph, though, like, my real brothers, like, I'm like, my boy right there, 9-1 Big Dog, the serial killer.
Oh, man!
Nah, that's Brodo, like, man, that's my real son, like, I love that bitch, man, that's Brody. Like, besides, man, a lot of niggas, you feel me? Like, shout out Reedy, Free Reedy, Cat, there's a lot of niggas, bro, like, just as far as the city, man, shit, that's my second home, you can see, you feel me? The city fuck with me, I fuck with the city. For sure.
So I got this question. How important it is, like, for you to put on for Abbeville?
Man, that's what it is. You feel me? Like, that boy sound from 400, keep them poles humming. Like, man, it's just, besides G Nate, shout out Nate, Free Nate, you feel me? But, like, I'm the only nigga to just come out that bitch and do some other shit, like, you feel me? So I'm just trying to take as big advantage I could of the opportunity and just show the world, like, man, like, not fuck. I ain't gonna say fuck me, but besides just me, man, they got a lot of niggas out there with a lot of talent too, bro, like, you feel me? So I'm just trying to, man, open up a platform for all of us, bro, to be honest.
So how many people live in Abbeville?
About 30.
For real? I wanna know, like, I say, like, I don't know how big the population is.
I don't know, bitch. I don't know, probably a couple thousand. I don't know, like, I can't really see a couple hundred, couple thousand. Probably, yeah, you look it up. I'll tell you 100 or some shit.
So, like, growing up in Abbeville, for real, like, keep it real, like, ever did, like, cousins mess with cousins and shit like that?
Oh, yeah.
Those are some country shit?
Yeah, cousins, boy. So I think that's everywhere, though.
So like,
one of my partners just told me they fucking their cousins.
I was just about to ask you, you don't fuck one of your cousins?
Nah, brother, I ain't Fool, that nigga crazy. Yeah, bro, nah, I ain't never fucked none of my cousins.
You never crush on your cousin?
I think you fuck one of your cousins.
I ain't fuck with my cousin. We don't do that in New Orleans. We gotta know our cousins.
My New Orleans nigga just told me you fucking his cousin right now.
That nigga nasty. Probably nigga ain't him.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's some wild shit, though.
Yeah, you gotta know your cousins. Unless it's a distant cousin.
Nah, like third cousin, that shit don't count.
See, that's a country shit right there. if you grew up in knowledge and knowing that's your cousin.
I'm saying though, brother, like, if you ain't to my grandmother's house on Thanksgiving, you not my fucking cousin? That's what I'm saying.
And we play cousins, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, your mama, my sister, auntie, brother, cousin. Nah, that bitch, I don't know you. You feel me? Like, you just, nah.
But it's crazy, because, like, I'm on 3 off with the real, but I was just talking to a nigga at Root Christian. I'm like, dang, I never heard a white person call each other cousins.
Right.
So, you know they fucking their cousins.
Thanks. Oh, my mama.
I never heard a white dude like, that's my cousin.
I ain't never heard that either. That's some crazy shit. You ever seen a cat shit before?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where I come from with that, but I was just, yeah, for real.
It's a lot of shit we ain't seen.
Right.
Fuck. Yeah, I be wondering why my dog make moaning noises out here. And all kind of shit be every like questioning.
I just watched a nigga fuss at his dog from work. That was some new shit. So,
like, you know, just traveling and on experience in Miami.
Right.
Like, you know, do you feel like, you know, you gonna move out there soon?
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, just like the 3-4 days I just stayed out there, man, I loved it. And we ain't do nothing but go in the studio and work, like, but that was just a whole nother vibe, like, You feel me? Everybody out there mind their business or they either just friendly, like, we ain't gotta worry about having switches out here. You feel me? All that other
shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it ain't like that. I ain't gonna say it ain't like that, but man, we in the studio, we at the hit factory.
You keeping it professional.
But man, you gotta come through the gates to get in this. Now you come kill me at the hit factory. You a gangster.
You want me already?
Yeah, you deserve that. Like, you feel me? But
so like being signed to Cash Money, what's gonna separate you from all them other artists that already came from, you know, just like under the umbrella?
Man, I could just see like, I know what I come from. I know what I want in life. You feel me? So I'm really driven, like, you feel me? Like, man, at any time, like, man, I got a lot to put on for, bro. So, like, I know what I gotta do and I'm not stopping till I get it. Like, you feel me? Like, that's just how I'm coming.
So, you know, like, a lot of artists sign to Cash Money and people never seen them. Mm-hmm. So, like, what you think you gonna do different? Because, like, I always kind of give artists game once they sign. Like, once you sign, if you got the logo to play with, mm-hmm. I think artists need to realize, like, but these people signed you to see what you gonna do. So I think artists need to take it like, you know what, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna spend my own bread still, market myself, get myself out there as well, and I kind of think they're gonna push you more. Cause like I talked to Kid, and he said when Drake came to Young Money, he came with everything and like didn't have it. They didn't know to have a PR and all that. They say Drake came to Cash Money, just ready. He just needed the stamp. Yeah. So like that's why I'm kind of like, what you gonna do?
Man, that's to make sure. Niggas really be having it confused. They be on some shit like just niggas where we from. Oh, he signed, he blew. When really, man, that's just the starting point. Right. You feel me? Like
you get dropped it fast.
You feel me?
Oh, you get a text right off.
Yeah, you could just like nigga could just sign you. You would just be sitting here and you would never get cleared for a record type shit. You feel me? But man, I ain't gonna lie, like. Man, I got like, man, I'm a priority for real. Like, I got a lot of potential, bro. Like, you feel me? That's all, man. I swear to God, all Slim tell me, like, man, a couple years I'm gonna make you a billionaire. Man, that boy Slim just told me that boy, like, man, you the next Tupac. Man, just on some shit, like, and I ain't even thinking I'm there. Like, my potential is just, you feel me? But, man, he bucking me up so much to where I just know I'm the GOAT, you feel me? Like, but at the same time, like, any advice I go to him and just ask him, like, man, what you think I need to work on or do? Man, all he says, like, man, you doing everything you need to do. Just do you. Right. That's all he said.
Man, go to that boy and say, man, what I need to do for you to put that machine behind me?
Nah, no.
Immediately.
Brother, if you knew the meeting we just had yesterday,
it's going up.
Like, on my mama. Man, brother, listen. I'm talking about, I got itineraries from Universal Music Group in my email, brother. Like, man, this shit big. It ain't about to be no signing, man. I'm sitting back. No, it's about to be like, if you know the amount of money they gave me, though, you'll understand, like, yeah,
but you don't want to discuss it, huh?
Nah, it's big. It's big, though. 7-figure contract on my mom.
Okay. So, like, what's your plans after, you know, boom, they put you out, your song on the radio everywhere, everything. Like, what's your plans? Like, do you plan on coming back to Louisiana and putting artists on, you know, and like start your own record label on the side? What's your plans?
Too, but another no shout out to my artist, Lieutenant. I just signed him. He about to go up. I'm gonna make sure that, but besides that, I'm really just on some shit. Honestly, bro, me being content is me having enough money to make sure my kids straight, all my partners' lawyer fees paid for, and these niggas bonded out. Like, if I fell up after that, I'd be cool. But just on some bigger level shit, man, if I could just live my real dream and come back and just have, if I could just grab him, and him, and take him to the next level with me, that's the dream, you feel me? Like, if I could do it, that's what I want to do.
Gotcha. So tell us, being in the music industry for a while now, tell us what you enjoy most about it and what do you actually hate about it?
I ain't gonna lie, the most part is really just like, man, the dick pulling for real, like, cause you'll just find a nigga who, you don't know me from A to Z, but you don't like me for what reason? And it ain't a problem that you don't like me, cause I'm a gangster, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna tell me in my face you don't like me. But just from afar, you would sit back and just be on some hating shit for no apparent reason and you don't know me. I swear to God, and a lot of people I meet, it's been multiple occasions, like, where I finally meet a nigga and they just be like, I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I always thought you was, but you cool as a motherfucker, like, you feel me? Like, it's always that, but just to say, like, man, it's that, like I said, like, you just hate on a nigga for no reason. Like, bitch, get you some money or get you some motion. I don't know what the fuck you mad for.
So, I'm like, what's next for you?
Man, at this point right here, I ain't gonna lie. Man, we really just, man, working. The next couple months, like, we just got release date secured and shit like that. Man, it's all kind of shit going, but like in the next couple months, we about to be dropping. We about to be shooting videos. We got, man, it's about to be big. Like, it's gonna be a rollout to my campaign. You feel me? And like, but that's all nigga just keep telling me. Snow keep telling me like, man, I need you to be ready, cause once we start, we not stopping. Like, my partner just be asking me like bitch, why Cash Money ain't Porsche yet? Woo woo. And I had to make him understand like, man, it's a fuck what y'all saying. It's what the whole world about to see. You feeling like, man, once this start, it's about to be boom, 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 boom. Man, it's about to be major. And it's some shit I ain't never seen before. You feeling like, so I'm just content. Like, man, let's do it. I'm just ready to go, bro. Man.
Okay. And also, but last but not least, tell everybody, like, what can they find you on social media and just everywhere?
Man, Instagram, _Onsight, YouTube, Onsight Deeda. Everything Onsight Deeda. Instagram _Onsight. And I'll be popping my shit on there. Yeah, come tap in with your boy.